McGann, Chairman of the Eldonian Village Hall and McGann Centre, to say a few words. Thank you.
And there will be a few words as well, by the way. Right, I'd like to welcome all these people who've come, all the MPs and everything else, and have come. I don't know all the names, but I certainly know Anne, and she reminds me of Doris Day, you know. So anyhow, welcome, gentlemen, ladies. Okay. Right. What a wonderful sight this is, and for the absolutely lived here all my life, and that canal has been laid there just doing nothing, and obviously we built the village on it, and then it sprung back to life again. But having said that, we used to get the boats down there on a regular basis, and then they built a new entrance into the Mersey, so the boats didn't have to come here no more, so we don't see boats. And it's like old times watching out there what it's all about. And hopefully this will wake everybody up, that it's we're coming here and we can get the boats back again. So we're thinking of blocking the Mersey off. Okay. It is a wonderful sight. Again, the boats are back, and we've really enjoyed the boat people, wonderful people from all over the country. Absolute, I think we've only met them for a couple of days, and I think we felt like we've known them all our lives. Absolute wonderful people. Let's have a big hand for all the boat people. And in order to make all this happen, it's been taken a lot of hard work by people from the Inland Waterways, Canal Trust, and especially all the volunteers that these people brought from here, rain and snow, cleaning this site up and everything else. And they've done a wonderful job. Again, who've played a vital part in all this is the culture team and the City Council, and they have been magnificent in what they've done round here. And again, we can't thank them enough. Let's have it for them, people. We've got the schools involved, and they've been coming down here for months with the school teachers, learning more about the canal, getting involved, and obviously I think they're going to do some dancing and singing later on, so I'm looking forward to that. And Tris has done a marvellous job, the headmistress. She's the best headmistress in this country. So the schools have played their part. The Eldonian CBHA, which George Evans is the vice chair of it, and again, they've been involved, and we obviously I'm the chair of that, but having said that, we come in here, these people come in, we didn't have a clue about boats. So we've learnt a lot in the last few days. And I'd like George Evans, who's played a big part in this, give him a round of applause. All this is absolutely brilliant, because it tends to go on the other side of the city centre, but not here. But now I think we woke up now, and I think we'll see this a regular thing in North Liverpool. And I think it's about time. And just to finish off, I'd like to, you're scared of leaving names out here, but I'd like to make a special thanks to a very, very special man. And he is a very special man. And I'd like everybody to clap Mike Carter. He's a wonderful guy. And that's me. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. That was a brilliant speech. My name's Anne O'Byrne. I'm the Deputy Mayor of Liverpool, and I'm stepping in today for Joe Anson, and I know that he's at another meeting. I'm sure he will be absolutely devastated not to be here. I'm really made up, because that means I could be here today, and it is mind-blowing just the number of people and the number of boats here. It is fantastic to see. And the sun's shining for us after yesterday. I've been praying, so thank goodness for that. And it is wonderful to be here. And, you know, we're on the river. The river is in our blood. It's the lifeblood of the city, but so are the waterways. The waterways are our history. They enabled us to get through that industrial revolution and put Liverpool and Merseyside quite clearly on the map. And as we're going forward as a city, I think we're growing from strength to strength. Liverpool is the coolest place in the world to come to, and North Liverpool leads the way, and it's fantastic to see this event here. And I'm so delighted that our colleagues from Sefton are here as well, because this is as Liverpool and Sefton coming together and us doing joint work is just wonderful. So thank you so much for being able to be here today, and I believe it's for me to say I now declare this event open. Thank you.
I will just very briefly add to what we've heard from the Deputy Mayor and from Tony. I'm Richard Parry, I'm the Chief Executive of the Canal and River Trust. We care for the waterway here and 2,000 miles of waterway across England and Wales. It's great to see so many of you here enjoying the canal. Fantastic that the boats are here. We want our canals to be opened, available for people to enjoy, right at the centre of communities, so that they can transform the places that they touch, enrich the lives of the people who live and work around them. So we've got members of my team here in the tent at the back, down by the water. There's canoeing for people to participate in. Some very exciting things happening on the Leeds and Liverpool Canal. This is the bicentenary year, 200th birthday for the Leeds and Liverpool. And we've also got our coast to coast canoe project going from strength to strength. Lots of young people involved, lots of communities involved. So have a great weekend. I'd like to thank the Inland Waterways Association for organising, putting on this event, Mike and all the volunteers supporting him, and thanks to everyone in the community for making everyone feel so welcome and making this a really great event. Thank you very much, and I'm going to hand over to Les Etheridge, the Chair of the Inland Waterways Association, to conclude the speeches. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Richard. The Inland Waterways Association, IWA, is a national charity that's existed for 70 years, and we concentrate on protecting and restoring our inland waterways. As Richard said, the Leeds Liverpool Canal is 200 years old this year, which is something very definitely to celebrate. But I think something even more to celebrate is the fact that this western end of the canal was for many years regarded by boaters as a no-go area. And it's fantastic to have so many boats here this weekend, and for people to have realised what a fantastic destination Liverpool is. The Deputy Mayor couldn't have put it better. I had the privilege of bringing my boat up here 4 years ago, and I tell people ever since that it's the best boating trip I ever did coming into Liverpool. I would like to say a few thank yous. I'd like to thank you, the local community, for embracing this event. It's fantastic how you've done so. I'd like to thank the local authorities for supporting it. They've been brilliant. I'd like to thank Eldonian Village for all the support they've given us. And I'd like to thank the boaters for coming. I'd like to thank Canal River Trust and Richard's staff for their support in making the event happen. And most particularly, I'd like to thank all the volunteers who have not just made this event happen, but have been running work parties for months to actually tidy the area up and everything. I think it's one of the things I learned yesterday was the preschool children had gone along and seen the boats yesterday, and then had come back later in the day and had actually presented the boaters with some of their art, and it's delightful to see that presented in some of the windows of the boats, and I know the boaters were really pleased about that. So at the end of the day, our waterways are very definitely for everybody, and it's just fantastic to see them being used in that way here this weekend and everybody enjoying them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Roz, and thank you, Anna Ben and Richard and Tony for their great warm words of warmth and support for us in the Inland Waterways Association. Again, I trust you enjoy the rest of the weekend at this point. The next event will be the Trinity School Dancers and Choir, so we look forward to that. Thank you again.